This is the brief on Kant's critique of practical reason. So what's this all about? Well, Kant is tackling a huge question. Can pure reason alone, without any input from our desires or experiences, actually guide our actions? And in doing so, could it establish moral truths that other kinds of thinking just couldn't prove? First, he draws this incredible link between what he calls the moral law and transcendental freedom. He argues that our very consciousness of moral duty, that feeling that you ought to do something, is precisely how we know we are free. So freedom isn't just some vague idea. It becomes a real, practical necessity. It's the very foundation that allows the moral law to have any hold on us at all. Second, this all leads directly to his principle of autonomy. For an action to have genuine moral worth, your will has to be determined only by the form of the rule you're following, its fitness to be universal law. If you're acting based on anything external, what Kant calls heteronomy, like seeking pleasure or some reward, then the action loses its moral core, because you're no longer self-governing. And finally, for any of this to make sense, pure practical reason needs what he calls postulates. These are ideas we have to accept to make the pursuit of the highest good possible. So since achieving perfect virtue is an endless process, we have to postulate the immortality of the soul. And because the world doesn't guarantee happiness for being good, we must also postulate God as a being who can harmonize virtue with happiness. Ultimately, Kant shows that what we feel we ought to do actually determines what we can rationally believe about reality itself.